does not begin in Puri. It begins on a battlefield. Long before Juggernaut, there was Krishna, a guide, a friend, a god walking among humans. The great war of Mahabharat was about to begin. Standing between the armies are trembling Arjun. This is Arjun. He saw his teachers, his family, his cousins, his friends on the other side. His bow slipped. He whispered, "How can I fight them?" Krishna stood beside him, not as a king, but as his charioteer. And in that quiet moment, Krishna spoke the Bhagavad Gita. He spoke of the soul that never dies. You are not this body. You are eternal. To prove the words, Krishna revealed his true form, the Vishwaroop. The Vishwaroop. Krishna revealed his Vishwaroop. Arjuna saw infinite faces, eyes burning like suns, entire universe existing within him. Creation and destruction happening at the same time. Arjuna understood Krishna was not just a man. He was everything. This is Gandhari. Gandhari, who was the mother of the 100 Kauravas. She cursed Krishna that her entire Yadava clan will destroy itself because her sons died in the battlefield. Krishna accepted the curse. Years later, Krishna's time on earth came to an end. A hunter named Jara mistook Krishna's food for a deer and released an arrow. Krishna did not resist. He smiled. His purpose was complete. His body was cremated, but something impossible happened. His heart, the divine essence, did not burn. Fire could not touch it. Time could not wither it. This sacred center became known as the Brahma Padartha. Brahma Padartha. Brahma Padartha. Brahma Padartha. The divine essence was eventually found by a tribal chief named Vishwavasu. He was a man of the forest and he kept a great secret. Deep in a hidden cave on the Blue Mountain, he worshipped the essence as Nil Madhava, the blue god. For years, Vishwavasu offered forest fruit flowers in total secrecy. Far away, King Indradyumna had a vision of this blue god and sent his priest Vidyapati to find him. Vidyapati reached the tribal village. Vidyapati reached the village and married Vishwavasu's daughter Lalita. means her father, to let him see the god. He begged to see the god. Vishwavasu finally agreed, but he blindfolded his son-in-law. He blindfolded the son-in-law because he did not want his son-in-law to find the way again to Nil Madhava. Cunningly, Vidyapati dropped mustard seeds along the path. He dropped mustard seeds along the path. When the rain came, the seeds sprouted into small yellow flowers, marking a golden trail to the secret cave. The seeds sprouted into small yellow flowers and made a trail to the secret cave. There he saw Vidyapati saw Vishwavasu worshipping Nil Madhava, and I'm extremely sorry for the throat noises. I'm extremely sorry. So, Vidyapati informed King Indradyumna about the cave because Indradyumna sent Vidyapati to find the Nil Madhava. He was the priest of King Indradyumna, so he was bound and he was very devoted to his king, so he found the way to the cave. The king was in joy by seeing the cave his priest found. He was dancing in joy. He was there to claim the god, to make the god his. Vishwavasu was devastated. He was so upset that his own son-in-law betrayed him, and he was crying. He thought he lost his god. He will be not able to worship the god anymore. The Vishwavasu was heartbroken because of his son-in-law. So when the king arrived to claim the god, the cave was empty. The blue god had vanished. The blue god means Nil Madhava had vanished. He was not there. The king thought that Vishwavasu had hidden the Nil Madhava somewhere else, so he ordered his army to arrest Vishwavasu. Vishwavasu was already heartbroken, and now he was getting arrested for something he did not commit, he did not do. But a voice echoed from the sky. I will not be worshipped as a jewel. I will come to you from the sea as wood. The king understood his mistake and sat down, fasting. And then this voice echoed from the sky that the god wanted to be worshipped as wood. The king went to the shores of Puri and found it, a massive, mysterious log floating in the waves, marked with divine symbols. This log was floating in the waves of Puri, marked with divine symbols. Juggernaut instructed King Indradyumna to make his idols and build the temple in Puri. So King Indradyumna started building the temple. An old frail carpenter arrived. It was Vishwakarma, the architect of the gods in disguise. He said, "I will carve the idols, but no one must open the temple doors for 21 days. There was a condition: no one must open the temple doors for 21 days. Silence followed. No sound of hammers, no sound of wood. The queen grew anxious. On the 14th day, the king broke his promise. He threw open the doors. The carpenter was gone, vanished into thin air. The carpenter was not inside the room, he was vanished. Inside stood 3 idols. They had no hands, no legs. They were incomplete. The promise was broken, so we left the carving and vanished into thin air. And thus the idols were incomplete. The king wept, thinking he had ruined the divine work. But the voice spoke again. "This is how I wish to be. I need no hands to hold you. I need no legs to reach you." And so Krishna took his new form, Juggernaut, the Lord who is beyond human shape, the Lord who belongs to everyone. The temple was being made. The idols were after the temple was made, the idols was brought inside the temple. Every year, Jagannath leaves his temple in the Rath Yatra. He doesn't wait for you to come to him. He comes to the streets to find you. He watches with those massive round eyes that never close. Because he is always watching, always protecting, always present. From the battlefield of the past to the shores of today. He is Krishna. He is the blue god, means Nil Madhava. He is the log of the sea. He is Juggernaut, and he is watching you all the time. So, this is the story of Lord Jagannath, how Krishna became the Nath, like the Lord of the universe. He has no lashes because he does not blink. He always watches with his big round eyes and protects you. I hope I made it easy for you to understand the story. I don't know if I did it the way you guys expected the story to be. I really want you guys to understand his story. So that's why I hope you enjoyed understood his story. And Jai Jagannath. See you in the next video.